Oh my God, 28.
All right, that was. I don't know if that was an intro, y'all, but hey, we're back.
We made it. Oh my God, look, guys, 3 microphones.
Is it giving?
Oh my
Is it giving professional?
It's giving progress.
It's giving
motherfuckers. Yeah, we told you it was coming.
Oh God! Welcome to Soul Palate, y'all.
How you feeling over there?
Look
at her, y'all.
Feeling a little less hungover. Look, okay, y'all.
That's good.
For starters, I'm D. Hey,
I'm Capri, y'all.
we have a guest today.
Yes.
Frank, aka Burby Enthusiasm, if you follow him on the gram
Yes.
or TikTok.
Please do.
But yeah, I came in hungover, y'all, and that is not very like me.
It's usually me.
So I came in here a fucking hurricane of chaos, but we are gathered now. So
Make it work.
Yes.
Okay, good.
yes,
Good.
I was 2 inches from being like, I might not be able to record.
Oh no.
But I was like, no, we have a guest. God damn it, eat an apple. Put on your big girl
When
drawers.
it's a guess, you gotta commit.
You got it.
When
Yes.
it's just us, we'll push it back.
We'll push because they were just dealing with our 2 schedules. But no, we had to get Frank in. This is long overdue to get Frank in.
Long way.
Yes.
So ready.
And so Soul Palate Podcast, we are tasting spirits, normalizing the black and brown palate,
Boom.
while talking about just about everything.
Yes.
And yeah, welcome new
Welcome.
people, and welcome back our regular people. We love you, appreciate you, and yeah,
La,
we're doing Scotch
We were drinking Scotch today, y'all. Shout out to Aleka, always.
always. Hey, girl.
I know Frank thought he was gonna do some bourbon.
I
Nope.
sure did. I sure did.
We're not doing bourbon. We're in a different, a little different area of whiskey today.
Yeah, which I figured could be fun, seeing that we drink bourbon all the fucking time.
Drink
true.
bourbon all the
That's true.
time.
And we do have a little bonus bottle at the end that we're just gonna taste
Yeah.
for fun. A little hazmat
No,
situation.
Frank was judging my shelf, y'all. He's like, it's not
I was
no
eyeballing
bourbon.
it.
Were you
Like-
judging the
Not
show?
no bourbon for me.
I said I don't notice a lot of bourbon. over there, but
Well,
it's
she's
fine.
not a huge bourbon drinker like
I'm
that.
not.
She pretty much drinks it when I bring it.
Yeah, this
Makes
is
sense.
very truthful.
She's a gin girl. She's an agave girl. She's a
see
rum
I
girl.
see it.
I have like 1 or 2 bourbons. I got Barstown.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got rye up there. You got single malt
Yeah,
up there. Just
okay.
about everything but bourbon.
but
Exactly.
bourbon.
I
Literally.
noticed.
That's so fucking funny. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this Scotch world.
Squatch.
Let's get the people educated. Yes, we're gonna give
the-
y'all a little
the
WSET, a little WSET
definition.
knowledge,
Very
baby.
official.
But
Yes.
you know, it's a big ass book, so we're
It's
did I find it?
cute. That's
Nope,
hilarious.
this is Japanese whiskey. Nope, shochu. What is the Scotch? Island. Okay, so y'all, Scotch is pretty much single. It's a malted.
It's
whiskey.
barley. Yeah.
Barley.
The base is barley.
And what you find a lot is that malted barley, malting in general, is you germinate the seed of the grain, or germinate the grain, I guess.
Yeah.
The seed of the grain. And then you use heat to stop the germination, so it doesn't like actually grow a whole new plant. And then what you do with that is treat it like any other grain. You mash it down, mix it with water, ferment it and distill it. What's cool about Scotch is that you get into a process that they use to stop the germination uses peat. So they smoke peat, which gives this really smoky campfire flavor to the actual grain that ends up being in the whiskey.
Yes.
But also with Scotch, they have lots of different areas, which I think they kind of fight over who has the best.
They
That's
really
true.
do, and it
That
is
is true.
Which is kind of funny. So you have Island, you have Highlands, you have
Speyside, yeah.
You have something else.
I forget
and
the
so-
fourth one. There's like
Lowlands?
4 major ones.
Lowlands, maybe?
Maybe
I think you're right.
because I know there's
I
nothing
think you're
Island
right.
Lowlands in Mexico. When, I don't know about Scotland. I should, once again, I have a whole book and I can't find it. I found it.
Yeah, it's the big ass book with.
Crazy thing is, I was actually on it.
Oh, damn, you were?
That's so trash. But yeah, here we are.
Perfect.
So Scotch whiskey, bloop bloop bloop, it has to be made in Scotland. Has
Has to be made in Scotch.
The distiller may buy it in either malted barley or whole grains and must undertake mashing, fermentation, and distillation on the site.
Okay.
A distiller cannot buy a sugary liquid, so they have to do that themselves. And they cannot use exogenous enzymes. The spirit must be distilled to less than 94.8%, which makes sense. That's mostly everything if it's not vodka.
Basically.
And then, or gin, I think, too. The maturation and bottling must take place in Scotland. If a spirit leaves Scotland in barrel, it can no longer be called Scotch. Very specific, very specific.
I didn't know that. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And bottling, only water and caramel color can be added. And then it has to be at least 40% ABV. So you have different types of Scotch. You have your single malt Scotch, which we're going to be tasting. You have single grain, blended malt, blended grain, and blended Scotch. So
And I know we definitely have a blended up there, right? Because Johnny
Yeah,
Walker's
Johnny Walker
blended.
is going to be
Yep.
our blended Scotch because it's grain and malt, or single malt and grain, single grain blended. And then everything else is going to be a single malt Scotch whiskey.
Got it.
Fine.
And then we got Highland. We do have a Lowland. We have Speyside, Islay, and then Campbelltown, which I heard they really laugh at a lot.
Campbelltown.
Wow,
You said they laugh at him.
The redheaded stepchild.
Sadly, yeah.
Damn.
It's okay.
That's so shady.
It is shady. It's shady, but I think I've only tasted one Scotch from Campbelltown before.
I don't even know if I have.
I don't know.
And then that's all I'm going to give you because there's a lot of reasons.
There's a lot in that
big
motherfucking book. It's a big ass book, child. That we're gonna have to revisit in April.
Revisit anyway. I'm going to have to reread it again anyway.
Like shit, I'm definitely gonna have to reread the whole fucking thing.
Again and again. Never stop. You never stop learning.
There you
Ever.
go.
And that's the only way to really retain, right? Is to repeat.
That's a good point. Good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. So first we sip.
Yes,
All right.
first we sip and then we'll get into our guest business a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to be trying better today to smell. Who knows?
I was gonna say, how's your nose today? You don't smell anything? Damn.
Lemon, maybe. I don't know.
Perhaps.
We are starting with Johnny Walker Black, y'all. Johnny is a staple for Scotch. Once
Yes.
again, it is a blended Scotch, so they're blending single malt and single grains. I believe that Johnny Walker actually sources within, like, I know it said you can't, but I think Johnny Walker, because it's blended, does source from different distilleries, I believe. I think you could do that for blended Scotch. So
Interesting.
yeah,
So they don't produce all their own juice?
I think like juice is produced on their distillery, but they actually like it is named something else. I'm not
Oh,
really
okay.
sure
Okay.
if
Gotcha.
that makes any sense. I don't know. Someone who
Cute.
knows more, let us know.
Engage.
Yes.
Our favorite word. Ooh, okay, so on the nose.
Lemon.
I mean, you definitely get lemon. You definitely get
Okay.
chocolate.
Grassy.
I said lemon.
It's
All
definitely
Vanilla.
grassy. I get coffee.
nice. Doobie-doo.
Ooh, I love Scotch. I don't drink enough Scotch, actually.
Really?
You know what it is? I just get so pigeonholed a little bit because I don't really go into liquor stores and shop for things.
Sure.
And I'm probably a little spoiled where I just kind of want people to send me shit.
Yeah.
And so
out to
there's a lot
Aleka.
that, exactly, hence the spoiledness because Aleka's beautiful self sent these.
Yeah.
So
Not
that's
the
usually,
but the other three. Yes.
yeah. So I just need to, I got to do better about that.
I'm sad. All right.
Or basically we need to start selling more Scotch at Seelbachs so that I can expand my bar. Thank you so much,
For
Blake.
3. I'm sipping. A little bit of peat, a little bit of smokiness.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
It's definitely not the peatiest Scotch I've had,
No, it's light.
which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I can take or leave peat for real. It just depends on the mood.
Okay. I like peat, surprisingly.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I'm really
Yeah.
into it.
I like smoky in
Coffee?
general, so
I don't know.
I get coffee.
Coffee?
I get coffee.
Coffee.
Just throwing out random whiskey words.
There you go.
Scotch usually tastes like wood.
I think some of the citrus oils kind of translates to the palate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Nice.
That ending is the finish is a little funky.
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
But we had this one out, and we were talking earlier, Capri, and you said this is going to be our baseline. This is something that everybody
yeah.
is used to, Johnny Walker, so
Exactly.
it's a good start.
Y'all see this at every bar. You'll see it at every liquor store.
Exactly.
Which
Very
I think
accessible.
sometimes, it's good for you all to see us tasting something that you know.
Yeah. That you can immediately access also.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then, yeah. So what's going on, Shawty?
Hey, I'm living good. I'm out here in DC chilling.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so Frank is not from the DC area.
not
He's
local.
actually from New Jersey. From New Jersey?
The Dirty
Live in New
Jersey.
The Dirty Jersey.
Yes, I'm from
I've
New York.
never heard
I've never heard that
anyone say the Dirty Jersey.
Absolutely.
And I got a good friend from there. Went to college with her and everything. Never
Oh,
heard
shit. I'm using that, though. The Dirty Jersey.
Damn, what part of
I
Jersey?
love it.
So I was born in Newark. I still live in that same area.
Okay.
Yeah.
That explains why you so thugnificent.
Not
Because Newark is not, from what I heard, word on the curve is Newark is not a place to go playing around.
It's lovely. That was beautiful there. Come visit.
No, not a place to visit, just not a place to be playing around.
I didn't say play around. I said come
Yeah,
visit.
yeah, no.
Not to play.
Not to play. No, okay. So
That's right.
Capri doesn't know your whole spiel. I already kind of do,
No idea.
but Capri doesn't know your story and how you even got into. So he's a whiskey writer, a writer in general, but you're also in the tech space, right?
Yes.
Okay, correct.
I do SEO writing. I mean,
There we
writing is
go.
really
Okay.
my forte. But
Okay.
in whiskey writing, I've been doing that for about a year. Going well so far. Maltreview.com, Drink Hacker, don't let me leave anybody out. Bourbon and Banter.
Okay, Bourbon and Banter.
Alcohol Professor. So yeah, I've been doing whiskey writing for about a year. Been into whiskey for about 4 years.
Nice.
So I'm still getting my feet wet, still trying to explore everything. But bourbon is really where I landed. So I started off with Johnny Walker, things like that, Maker's Mark, all the hallmarks, the basics.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm really curious to see how deep we can get down the rabbit hole. I knew I liked
Forever.
whiskey. Exactly. Yeah, now I
Literally, it
realize
never
It will never
ends.
it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
It will never end.
So I'm still getting my feet wet as far as I'm concerned. But, I'm happy to be sticking in the bourbon world for now, branching out
Yes.
slightly a little bit. And we doing Scotch today. So
Yes.
Forced.
I'm like, they twisted my arm for real.
Yeah.
No, these are going to be delicious. I'm excited.
Yeah, so it's a good start.
Yes.
Love
and
it.
so I wound up meeting Frank through Instagram first.
That's right.
We did IG Live together, and then now we've done a couple of. Actually, we've done all the picks we've done been blends so far. I think together.
That is correct. We
Yeah.
did Penelope together.
Penelope twice.
That's right. That's right. Oh,
One through Seelbachs, one through Jack.
The Hood Sommelier.
Hood Som, the cigar blend that is currently up for sale. That was the blend that we had all did as a group with Sonia and I can't
Wendy.
remember Jack's friend. Okay, there we go. I can't remember her name. Sorry, girl. But yeah, so he's become a great friend.
That's right.
Love
So
it.
happy to have you on the
Yeah.
show.
Happy to be here. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's get into our catch up.
Okay.
How was y'all weekend? Because I already kind of gave y'all a little bit about mine
I've been working.
as I stumbled in here. Yes. How was Allegory?
Just been
Same.
working. Ain't nothing
People
different, ain't
still
nothing new.
walking and screaming like they know you.
Yeah, every day. Every day. That's just what it is. They're always like surprised. I'm like, child, it's me.
Why are they surprised? They're surprised that they see you.
Are you? Yes, I'm Capri.
Like
who
Capri
else?
don't look like nobody else out here in these streets. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out.
Cool thing that happened. Best question I had this weekend was, if you had to drink one of these cocktails on the menu for the rest of your life,
Oh, that's a good question.
which one would it be? And I could finally answer, what's your favorite cocktail? I hate that question. Don't ask me what's your favorite
Ooh, which one did you
cocktail.
pick?
I picked the Looking Glass because it's fucking delicious.
Which one? What's
That's the one
in,
with the
what's in that
sorbet
one?
on top.
Okay, okay.
It's so good.
See, it's unicorn for me. I can drink unicorns and Allegory all fucking night
Yeah.
and be satisfied.
No, I mean they're delicious. But like, if I wanted, if I'm thinking like all year round, I love a good highball cocktail with some.
You do love a
spritz,
good highball
so
cocktail, yes.
I do that shit forever. And they were like, yeah, we call it the death cocktail. You know how you get your meal if you have if you're on death row, you have a death row meal.
Oh, yeah.
It's called the death row cocktail. I'm
That
like,
is funny as fuck. I want to start asking people that. Okay,
It was a
now
great
we're gonna
question.
now we're gonna turn that
Great
question to you. I like that.
Okay.
So, just out of the cocktails that you've had, obviously, if you had to pick one to drink,
I like a paper plane. I love a good paper plane.
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life. Between that and an old fashioned, because an old fashioned is where I got my start. And obviously, a little bourbon based, whiskey based.
Yeah.
You can mix it up. So old fashioned is kind of boring, but it's a classic for a reason.
It's easy.
I was gonna say it's not even that it's boring because there's so much you can do with an old fashioned.
Yeah.
I still my go to is still Santa Teresa cinnamon old fashioned.
It's so good.
It's so fucking good.
Love
It's
that.
good as
Fucking
fuck.
Santa Teresa cinnamon syrup, a little orange and Ango
Yeah, I
bitters.
used to
Now
push
it's
that
all
shit every day.
Oh my God.
Everywhere. It's so easy.
It's
to
the
drink.
easiest fucking old fashioned.
You forget it's all alcohol.
Like really,
Seriously.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, fuck that.
And I don't crush cocktails. Like, I don't drink cocktails fast. I will crush a fucking cinnamon Santa Teresa old fashioned.
I'm into that.
So,
and Whaley's used to make the best one. I miss it. Whaley's used to make the best one because they used to have, they used to dehydrate their oranges in cinnamon syrup. Ooh. So when you smelt it as you were drinking it, was just like the perfect scent.
Oh, I love it.
And it was just like the right amount of bitters to syrup to rum, and it was just so easy.
I did a round of dehydrated limes with cinnamon syrup on them, and it was good.
Nice.
That's
yeah,
really good.
That sounds great. You know,
I need to use my dehydrator more often. It's just sitting in my kitchen.
You have a dehydrator?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The fuck?
Professional.
I got all the fucking toys and shit. I got a dehydrator. I got a smoker. I got all types of random shit. But, I mean, that's pretty much my bar. It's at home. So, I like all the toys.
No, I've never gotten into dehydrating.
What
alone,
cocktail?
outside of like a bar setting. But
now I'm really thinking about this. What cocktail would I drink for the rest of my life? Probably margaritas. For the rest of my life? Probably margaritas.
Oh, if I had to go outside of Allegory.
Outside of Allegory, because I know at Allegory I would pick the unicorn or Princess's Tobago drink, because that one is just fucking delicious too.
Super
but
tasty.
like in general, it's between a margarita and a last word.
I think I'm definitely going to go margarita or gin and tonic.
Yeah,
G&T, you can't go wrong.
Can't go
wrong with a gin and tonic.
All year long, you're good. Good to go. Like, refreshing. Bubbly. Cold. Tastes like water if you start drinking that much. You know, if you start drinking enough, it's just this water at that point. Like, it's fine.
Basically.
Can't argue with that.
No, you can't. Gin and tonic's
And
fine.
margaritas are just always refreshing.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
just fucking easy.
What?
Margaritas.
Oh, my God.
Always
They're just
refreshing.
fucking easy.
Always, yep.
It's hard to fuck up. Actually, it's not hard to fuck up margarita. Never mind. I've had some bad margaritas in the past few days, and it was like I was baffled.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can fuck a margarita up, and you're like, "Why are we doing this?"
I went to Mi Vida on Wednesday with my mom and Sonia.
Which
and,
one?
The one at the wharf.
The wharf one.
The wharf. How was the 14th Street?
I
Is it
don't
good?
know.
Okay, I haven't been to it, but I went to the one at the wharf, and they started out good with my margaritas. My last one was like fucking garbage. I don't know who the fuck made it. I don't know what I was like. Where's the consistency behind the bar?
Margaritas with you, and then by the time they got to that last
Maybe,
one,
but they need to learn how to handle their shit then.
That's right.
Look, don't be making me a bad margarita. That burns my biscuit or whatever the hell it is Sonya says.
For a pause, she did pause herself.
I did not pause myself for once. See, I'm trying to grow up. I'm trying to grow up. I'm trying. It always fails. I paused so many people at Whiskey Watch Back that I did not know from Adam. And I was just eavesdropping on conversation. It was like, pause. And just walked away.
How was Whiskey Watch Back? Y'all talk.
It was a good drunk time. Yes, Frank was in there litty.
I was having a good time.
He was having, first of all, it was the damn do-rag tied up with the bow on the side for me. I could not. Oh my God. Whole time, was there a photo? I don't think I have any.
We had a good time.
No, it was a great time.
I mean, and it was, the phone died, so you don't have no photos.
So he ain't got no photos.
Nah, not one.
But I noticed that it was a lot more black this year.
Nice.
It was great. I saw a lot more black people, and it wasn't like just industry people.
Sure.
Like it was just people there to enjoy whiskey, and it was like really nice to see.
Love
so
that.
It was definitely plenty of black people last year, but not this much.
I actually went to the New York one, and there were a lot of black people there too. I
Really?
was stunned because usually I'm the tall black guy at the party. There was
Sticking
about
out, yeah.
17 dudes that were taller than me. I was like, did they invite the Knicks or
They-
like, what's going on here?
Did they invite the fucking Knicks? Damn it! I don't have. You know what? Because we took pictures on other people's phone.
We took one picture.
It was on other people's phone. That's what it was.
That's hilarious.
Oh, you know what? With Tracy, where's the one Tracy sent me? Tracy was in there lit too.
She sure was.
Girl,
There we go.
his goddamn do-rag tied to the side. That's the dirty jersey coming out. That was such a cute picture.
No,
yes, Tracy was feeling her juice, and it was great. I enjoyed Drunk Tracy. She was working the room, child.
I love it. That's good.
Yeah, it
That's
was great.
good.
It was great.
You
It was fun.
It was so like talk to people about what Whiskey Watch Back is like.
So it's essentially like what do we call it, like a whiskey festival? Basically, is what it is. A bunch of brands come together. They're showcasing their stuff. Some flagship stuff, some special edition stuff.
Thanks.
A lot of fun finishes. Are usually hidden under the table.
That's right.
And you just got to know to ask. But yeah, I got to try a PX sherry finished bourbon from Woodinville, and it was really nice.
Ooh, interesting.
It was really nice.
I like that.
That was one of those under the table bottles. But yeah, it's like essentially like a little whiskey festival. It was at the Hamilton Hotel. Mm-hmm. It was at Hamilton Hotel last year too. So that's a good venue for them for that.
Oh, that was straight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to dinner at Via Sofia beforehand, which was actually really good. I hadn't been before.
They aight.
There, I had the duck ragu, whatever the fuck it was, rigatoni or whatever.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Bomb.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Bomb, because it's tricky with duck.
Okay.
It's tricky with duck, but they did a really good job
I just
on
feel
that.
like Via Sofia is like it's gonna be okay. You know, you're not gonna get like horrible. You're not gonna get amazing. You're just gonna be like, I can eat here.
Yeah, basically, it was like I could come back here.
Yeah,
it was a good. I didn't want to like have to bounce around and shit before
Right.
going to the hotel, so it was a good spot good precursor to all the whiskey drinking. I definitely loaded up on the carbs, and I should have did that shit last night. Don't know what I was thinking, but it was good. Whiskey Washback was a lot of fucking fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of the room was filled with great energy.
Yay.
We got to see the males were there, of course.
Right.
Seeing them was good. Brocky and his newlywed wife Trina was there.
Yay.
Congrats to them.
Congratulations.
Of course, Tracy, like I said. Nick, of course, because Barstown was there. What's his name? Tim with Prestige. We cross paths more and more now, and I can tell he's one of those people that like you have to cross paths him a few times before he like opens up and stuff.
Yeah.
And so we finally reached that part where he like opens up a little more now.
Nice.
So it's so every time I get to cross paths with him, it's nice. I'm trying to think of who else was there because there was more people there. Anyway, it was a room full of beautiful black folks and it was great.
Awesome.
And so yeah, I tried some. You know what I didn't know was a thing?
What?
Distiller's Cola.
What is that?
I don't know
So
what it is
it's
either.
apparently, so it's cola, but it's like without all the sugary bullshit. So it's really delicious.
Yes.
Monkey Shoulder had some at their table. Fever Tree makes it. I should have took a fucking pack with me because they had plenty left. It's kind of mad I didn't. But it's really fucking good.
Okay.
Like,
I had some at Kings County that was delicious.
Really?
Yeah, it was really
because I'm
good.
not a soda drinker,
Yeah,
but I
sure.
would drink that.
So what else goes in cola if it's not the sugary shit?
That's a great question. I don't fucking know. I honestly
Drawing
don't
a
fucking
blank.
know.
Nobody
Spices.
Yeah, basically spices, carbonation. I don't fucking know, but the Distiller's Cola by Fever Tree is really good. So I will be getting some of that once I find it.
Love
I'm really
it.
mad that I didn't steal some. Damn, hindsight is 2020. Let's do our second sip,
Second sip.
and then we'll get into with it or not.
Okay, y'all. So the second sip is one that Aleka sent out for us.
Yeah, they make good shit.
This is Old Pulteney.
Old Pulteney.
Old Pulteney.
Okay.
That's not
Crikey.
a Scottish
Wrong
at
accent.
all accent, or even close to anything. I think.
No clue
But
how to do a Scottish
12
accent.
year. This is going to be a 12-year single malt coming out of Highland, and yeah, that's all I know.
They didn't share about too much information on their site and things. So
Yeah.
sometimes we are limited to what they will let us in on, child.
It said
Y'all
some
know how
other
that
stuff, but
go.
it wouldn't let me copy and paste, so I did it. I didn't do it. It was like, so go Google it, guys. You'll
Old
know.
Pulteney.
I probably could have reached out to Aleka, but who, I don't know.
Life be life.
Life be life. So next time, we'll
This
have
smells
more
great
information
on the
for you.
nose. I
Yeah,
know
it
that
smells-
much.
smells like a
Smells
step up.
amazing.
What I think is really,
It does smell like a step up from Johnny Walker. No Sade.
I mean, Sade. Like it is what it is. People turn their nose up at Johnny Walker. I don't. Thank you, Johnny.
I was gonna say Johnny is good. I prefer the what is it? The blue,
The blue label
label.
is the top of the line.
Makes sense. Why I
Johnny Blue
prefer.
is their top one.
Yeah, it's fucking delicious.
But I think also like when you get to single malt too and blend it, it's like it's going to probably smell like a step up anyway. It's just because this is that one malted thing. Like you're not blending it with a whole bunch of shit.
Sure.
So I have no idea. Talk to me, guys. I need you.
Butterscotch.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
definitely butterscotch. More lemon.
Okay. Baking spices. Anybody?
Okay.
Yeah,
Which ones?
They're very light. It's not not spicy,
Sure.
but they're there for sure. Are you getting all of them? Are you getting any particular baking spices?
Nutmeg, are we in cinnamon? Are we in clove? Are we in...
More of the nutmeg
Nutmeg.
clove realm as
Okay.
opposed to cinnamon.
Awesome.
Maybe a little pie crust. Anybody?
It's giving. Oh, because it's giving baked something.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything buttery?
Yes. That kind of is falling in with that baked goods
Okay.
situation.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll call that pie crust. Actually,
That's cool. Okay.
That's probably the first time I think I've smelled pie crust.
First time for
I
everything.
love a first.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what keeps this shit fun.
Oh, okay, we said that.
Oh yeah, straight in. Makes my tongue tingle. Makes my mouth water.
Oh yeah.
It's not waxy at all to me.
Not
It's
waxy.
cool. I feel like
I feel most of it in the back of my palate.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's like really rich, dark roast coffee.
Nice.
I'm there. Yeah. It starts off sweet, and then for me, it just gets bigger and bigger.
Exactly. As it like travels to the back. Exactly.
Yep.
Literally. It's giving journey.
Water.
Yeah. I mean, that coffee finish is long.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
That's tasty.
This one's really good. We like to.
Do we say
troll
coffee
a little
and
bit.
chocolate? Mm-hmm. You can taste it. Mm-hmm. It's giving like hot chocolate.
It
Drop-
is.
Almost espresso martini.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's in
yeah.
that. It's in that bag for sure. Drop me, baby.
Let's do it.
That's good. Thank you.
Oh, I guess I could have gave y'all ABVs and shit. I didn't even do that.
Oh yeah, what's the proof we working with on this
No
one?
idea.
I think this one's
40%.
40%.
40%. I can see it.
Old Pulteney
Oh, shit,
is
there
80
it is. 40%
proof.
right
See,
there.
there we go. Johnny is
Oh,
40
they're all
also.
40.
Okay.
Okay, so across the board we're dealing with 80 proof, y'all.
Fun.
It's a nice little break for the chest, for the heartburn, Usually we're dealing, and then we'll go right back to punching you in the chest with this hazmat barrel at the end.
Oh, is that what is going on?
That's what the hazmat means. Yes, that one is at a whopping 148.6 proof. Bow, bow, bow.
Fucking laugh when I'm coughing up a lung. I won. I'm going through it, y'all. The start of this winter has got everything just like. Meh.
Oh no.
This fucking winter is just starting off real ghetto. First of all,
First off,
fucking warehouse. I've been trying to get our fucking gas started for weeks now.
Oh, that
Fuck
bitch.
you, Washington Gas, because it's freezing in there now, and I feel so bad because everyone's like in there with their coats on and shit, working like
heaters next to them.
they have to
Space
fucking
heaters.
like be at the little baby ones, but in that big ass warehouse. So I'm dealing with that headache. I'm gonna have Adina work her magic because she's got this heightened level of mommy patience that just doesn't exist in my body yet,
Yeah.
and she manages to get a lot done with it. So
We love
thank
that.
God for her and her mommy patience.
Well, that's
Because
If you know anybody that's working at Seelbachs, get them a Snuggie for Christmas. That'll be a perfect gift. Boom, boom.
get them a Snuggie,
You heard.
get them some cozy socks, a scarf. Might have to get some Seelbachs branded scarves at this point. Fucking around with Washington Gas. Anyway, this winter's been ghetto so far, y'all.
Aw, and it got cold
We gonna
out of
work it
nowhere
out.
too.
It
was
got
like-
cold out of
I mean,
nowhere.
we know it's supposed to be getting cold, but it wasn't like gradual at all. It
October
was,
was giving
75,
straight.
and the next day was 30.
Exactly.
What are we doing?
That's what DC has become.
I guess global warming is what we're doing. But
That's
anyway,
exactly what we're doing.
let's get
Oh,
it
Bree, top me
global
off with the water, please. Pull me up. Okay, let's get into with it or not, child. Is
What we
you
got?
with it or not? Is you with it or not? Give me a little more than that. Didn't I tell you I was hungover? Hydrate me. Thank you so much. Hydrate me. Okay. With it or not?
Let's go.
Okay, there was this fucking post that I saw on Instagram. I think it was Ocho Cinco. Yes. It's loud. Why are you loud? Shut up. There we go. Okay. So, Ocho Cinco was at dinner with his piece. And I don't know what the fuck. They were at IHOP. I said Applebee's. Lord. They're one and the same for me. Sorry. So they went to IHOP. And so he posts saying, fellas, it don't take much when she actually likes you. Look how excited she is for IHOP. Nigga. I'm just going to say, I am not quite with that mentality.
I'm confused.
So, I don't understand that, it don't take much. Like, okay, yes, when you're a person who's not looking to date a person or be with a person just for fucking meals and shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a weird...
Look how excited
mentality for me. Like, so excited for IHOP. Maybe she just likes pancakes, or maybe she's excited
maybe she
to just be out
yet.
with you. Maybe she's excited to eat, period.
I smile no matter what it is. It could be motherfucking McDonald's you put in front of me, bitch.
I'm hungry, I'm going to be excited to fucking eat. Okay?
Sure.
But for me, don't take me to fucking IHOP, please.
Nobody wants that.
Like, I don't want fucking IHOP. IHOP used to be great. Don't get me wrong.
IHOP if I'm fucking drunk.
Basically.
Drunk. And it's
because those are one of them late night spots that are open.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but other than that, no. First of all, and you're a fucking millionaire. You got me fucked up. I'm sorry. Like, no.
I mean,
no.
You could at least got like Waffle House or something.
We could have did a notch above Silver Diner. Me, okay, before IHOP.
It doesn't even have to be a notch above. It just could be a lateral move too. But IHOP is like, come on, bro.
And I'll be sitting here trying to promote this shit, and now you gonna have all of these goddamn cheapos wanting to fucking perpetuate this video. Saying, look, Ocho Cinco, his girl go to IHOP. Why can't you be satisfied with IHOP? Fuck you.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
With your cheap ass. We're not doing this. But as a guy, that's why I wanted to. I'm glad you're here for this. So, do you kind of agree with this mentality? Do you have an opinion on this kind of?
I mean, I could play devil's advocate and say, a lot of guys like to say, so where would you like to eat? Maybe she said IHOP, and she was just that excited to go to IHOP.
Maybe.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, and you know what? Let me be fair, because there are people who just have a taste for what they like.
Sure.
And if she happens to just love IHOP, well then, girl, you like it, I love it. You like it, I at least tolerate it.
Because I wouldn't even thought about that. That's fucked up. I didn't even think about it.
I didn't even. Does she just happen to like IHOP?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out
there. Very true.
Ask to go because the way he's wording it is not. Like
it's like he chose to take you to IHOP, and you're excited about it. That's the way he's wording it. Now I don't like it.
Yeah, the way he worded it is like, oh, I'm testing it. See what she gonna do. How she gonna be if I take her to IHOP, even though I know I can afford blah 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 blah.
Would it be a turn off for you if you wanted to go to the? And I'm not gonna say IHOP in particular. We're not gonna completely demolish you, IHOP. But like in that realm of restaurants, right? Like. Okay, like on a first date, where are you taking a girl?
No, it's going to be a step above IHOP, if not 3
I
steps
hope
above
this
IHOP.
is the first date.
Okay. No, it's not the first date. They're together. They have a child together and all that. Okay. But in general, like when you're dating, where are you typically
not IHOP. One of the nicest places in the city. You know, somewhere that you're going to be making an impression. You're not going to go to IHOP and just test it just to see, can they get away with this? You're going to go somewhere and actually show what you're capable of.
Exactly. And then once you're comfortable in dating, you've been together for a minute, where are you going? Just wherever you're on the mood for?
No.
Nostalgia's sake. Nostalgia's sake. That's all I can give this.
Yeah, for me, I was given like
his
nostalgia.
wording about going. Like,
yeah, I don't like his wording. They don't take much. Like, is that a turn off to you if you try to go to IHOP and she's like, the fuck do I look like going to IHOP?
Not really.
Just ask.
Everyone should have their own standards. You know, you like what you like. You know, you cater to the person that you're dealing with. Whatever they like, you know, you try to deliver on that.
Pancakes at home. We just got IHOP.
I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'll take IHOP over Denny's. I hate Denny's.
I don't do Denny's.
Hate them.
I don't do Denny's. I'm sorry.
With crimson passion. I don't know what. I
don't. Fuck to me. Okay. They're always open, and it's like chicken tenders. Come on. And
that's pretty much all you can get there and expect it to be decent.
Waffle or French toast. You're oversharing.
Every time I've gone to Denny's, I've been so disappointed. From the service down to the quality of the food, I've been disappointed.
You're not drunk enough. You only
I have not been to Denny's drunk. No, that is fair. I have not been to Denny's drunk.
That's probably
no, you never go sober. Come on.
Yeah, it was just a fucking mess every time I went. The potatoes was burnt and singed in all the wrong places. It was just not good. Oh my god. I have no idea
what that's even tastes like. Oh my god. Denny's sober? Oh my god. I can understand why you don't like fucking Denny's.
Yeah, there's no way. I'm not going to a Denny's.
People. It's not.
Shit is. Well, maybe that's why they dropped the ball so much, because they're just used to serving a bunch of drunk people who just want something on their stomach.
24 hours serving drunk as fuck motherfuckers, just loud. I'd have been in there. Motherfucker had a karaoke mic, with the speaker on.
Oh my god,
singing in the corner.
See, yes, it's always some ghetto shit going on in Denny's. Like, bruh,
every time, love it. Love it.
I'm not with Denny's in
ghetto
case
vibe.
I wasn't clear.
First off, you've been listening to our shows. You know I love a good ghetto vibe, child.
Yes, Capri loves good. And I like a good ghetto time within reason.
Yeah, I love a ghetto time.
I'm so.
I was just like, oh my God, this is
But to go to Denny's?
To go to Denny's. Yeah, now that I understand the protocol, now
yes.
I'm going to try it.
Have you gone to Denny's sober?
I've gone sober. I haven't gone drunk. That's why I need to switch my game plan.
Like, if there's nothing, you're just like, oh, what else is there to do? Go to Denny's. I'm really hungry. Don't go to your regular late night spot. Just go to Denny's one time and see how it is.
Ooh, child.
I'm telling you.
Let us know how that went.
Well, you live
I'll
in
be curious.
Maryland now, so you'll never.
And I never see a Denny's in fucking Maryland.
Yeah.
Like, no.
But if you was still over here, we got drunk one day, we'd be like, yeah, all right. Where else can we go?
I might try a drunk child. We shall see. Have me a drunk chicken tender.
Oh, I love it.
And I've also never been to one in DC. I've been to a couple different ones in Virginia. Like off the late night. Like last year, I think we went to Denny's coming back from doing like the haunted farm shit. That was the last time I went, and I had no desire to fucking touch a Denny's again because it was just like
lesson learned.
Oh God,
that is hilarious.
I had screamed all of my drunkenness out by then. We had just already done the most. Yeah, no. But I've never been to one in DC. I'd never see any in Maryland, and I would keep driving even if I did. Because when I'm in that mood for like breakfast food and shit like that, just go to Silver Diner and call it a day. Because they're just solid.
What the fuck is Silver Diner?
Every fucking where for real. I think there's one in DC.
I've never seen a Silver Diner.
I don't know if I've seen one in DC actually, because there's a couple in Maryland. There's a couple in Virginia. Okay. I know Arlington was my introduction to Silver Diner. Then there's one by me in Woodmore shopping center. They're pretty good.
But they're like Waffle House. I miss Waffle House. So
I still have never had Waffle House.
How have you never had Waffle House?
I've never had Waffle House.
She's from here. I don't think. I mean, they should have.
I have to go down 95 a little bit to get to one. But I've just never been in the circumstance to like stop there. The one time we did try to stop there, they were closed.
Wow.
So because aren't they supposed to be like a late night spot too? Yeah, we went. Actually, we tried Waffle House before going to fucking Denny's. That's what it was. And they were closed. So, fuck you, Waffle House, for being the reason that I had to deal with Denny's that night.
Might have been closed.
Yeah, like, they had people in there, like, people who were working in there, but they were, like, cleaning up and shit. Like, they weren't.
Should be a 24-hour spot.
No,
exactly.
Probably a shooting or something like that. They had to
maybe.
I
wouldn't put it.
Come back.
I wouldn't put it past them, child. But I have not had Waffle House yet. Okay. So, I have not experienced the hype that everyone kind of talks about. Really? And see, I love a good
pepper, bitch.
Ooh, jalapenos. Oh, bitch. I need to hit up one just for that.
One waffle, that scrambled eggs and cheese, and we good.
And I love waffles. I love waffles when they're done well.
Oh my God, it's Waffle House. They're just like fluffy a little bit. They're not like your regular like fancy waffles that are like thick and like crispy. They're like this kind of pancake waffle type of like.
Really? And they're good?
Yes, they're delicious.
Okay, because I don't know if you're selling me right now. Okay, but they're good. Okay.
Yeah, because you got your like waffle where it's like thick and like I don't know, they're just different waffles. Like their pan is a different waffle pan. Like it's just different. I'm like, I love it. It's great.
But they gotta set themselves apart some type of way.
Yeah.
I want to try these hash browns. I love jalapenos and cheese and potatoes. That whole fucking.
That's why I love them. Mm-hmm. You gotta get extra crispy.
Waffle House. I'm gonna try y'all out, y'all. I'm gonna try y'all out.
Waffle House. next time we're in the country somewhere, we go to Waffle House.
Yes. So I have a question of the day that we didn't get to do last episode.
Okay.
And it was very much on par with like kind of what we were talking about last week when we were basically doing the catch up on your new stardom and shit. So the question was very appropriate for that. I feel like it's still kind of appropriate. How much do you worry about what others think, if at all?
If you can't see, there's like
for the tubers, it's giving minuscule.
It might be like a space between my fingers.
It's giving nanospec.
Okay, so, all right, let me take it back. There are people that I love that I probably want to try to care about what they think.
Not want to try to care. I want to try to care.
I can't. There's no point of trying to care about what other people think. It just isn't. Yes, those thoughts come into my mind, but they're easily like, bitch, you don't give a fuck about that. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Because I would go insane. I would go literally insane if all I thought about was like, oh my God, how do people see me? You know, though, if I take care a little bit, I might be a little less in weight. You know, I could go to the gym more.
That's hilarious.
You know, I probably wouldn't be. You know, that's the only thing I can think about. Is if I actually thought about it, I would probably have better, like. I mean, I'm cute. Don't get me wrong.
I was about to say, bitch, don't undersell yourself.
You know, like how people are like, oh, I gotta wear my waist straight up.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, though, because that is typically for other people. Yeah,
right.
You know, that's like the only thing I would want to say would benefit me if I actually care. But I don't give a fuck about what y'all want or think.
Big purr.
Okay,
that's it.
I'm the same way. I feel like, you know what you think of me is none of my business. You have
that is my favorite fucking thing
cool.
to say.
That doesn't have nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
My own life.
It can't.
That's how I feel.
Like,
I definitely agree with that. I have my instances where I catch myself caring, or just like, I don't even, it's like caring what others think. I think it's like, how do I want to word that? Like this cognizance of what I'm putting out, I guess, or like, I guess I'm just aware, or I've been made aware of, like, people's idea of me,
sure.
and how they experience me outside of my body, because how people experience me is definitely doesn't always match what I think people are experiencing.
I agree.
Of me.
Sure.
Agreed.
And so I find myself sometimes, like when I'm out, because I'm not out that often. I was outside this week though. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but sometimes when I'm in like certain events or whatever, like a whiskey washback or something like that, like I am cognizant of just my room and the fact that I'm potentially being observed.
Sure.
Because I've learned that I'm being observed, even in instances where I don't think anybody's even fucking seeing me in the space. So I've caught myself like thinking about it when I'm out now sometimes, and I have to, like, I put it in the back of my head like, bitch, you was doing you before. Do you now? But yeah, I don't really give a shit, but I've caught myself like thinking about it, if that makes sense. Like just being aware of the fact that people are observing me.
Yeah.
I think that's a big side of it too. Like being black, you know, me being a black man, being tall, you know, you're always aware of people being aware of you.
Yeah.
I think
that's
that
true.
is an aspect.
And I tend to stick out like a sore thumb sometimes in certain spaces. So that has always made me cognizant. It's like just the whole journey of the bartending, catering, like everything in terms of hospitality space. I cared more before because I was just always sticking out like a sore fucking thumb. Like I'm the only one that looks like me in a lot of spaces. And that made me just a little self-conscious. In the beginning, I stopped being self-conscious about it. But I've caught those thoughts like starting to creep back up, just being hyper aware that there are like eyeballs. But then I go back to like what Frank said, what people think is really none of my fucking business.
There you go.
And I
I
don't need it to be my business.
Like it can't be. I think the only time that I react though, I do react. Like they don't like me, how, bro?
Not really though. Like how could you not
or
like me?
They don't like me. That makes sense because I make sure they know that I don't like them.
True.
In all my instances. Well, that's what it is, you know.
Have you gotten any? You're probably not digging deep in nobody's comments and shit like that. But like, has there been anyone with anything negative to say since Drink Masters has dropped?
I mean, yeah, definitely somewhere.
None that you've caught though.
She's aware of.
I got. So there are going around in the black community that I was hating on LP because I didn't put her in my group that I chose.
Huh?
That's bad.
Are y'all dumb? What kind of stupid shit? What?
I don't know.
Why would that translate to hating on LP just because you didn't say, "Oh, we're two black women, let's band together"? Like the fuck, y'all already knew each other before this. Like, they don't need to be buddying up and doing all that. You already know each other. Like the fuck. Like then it's gonna look like, oh, the two black girls from DC are just gonna band together on everything. Like
band together. But I mean, that's what black community. That's what y'all want. Y'all want to see us always together. Sometimes it's not like that.
Sometimes it's not like that.
We are not all gonna be glued together. Like that's just not what's going on, bro.
Exactly. Like
we were both fighting for $100,000.
It's a competition.
No matter fucking what.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The fuck? I'm gonna need y'all tonight. I cannot.
It's a group opportunity. I have to go get the other black girl. That's not how that was going down, bro.
Like,
I'm not thinking that every
do
time.
better, y'all.
I'm not thinking
do
that
better.
every time.
But I'm glad you haven't caught like a bunch of negative. I've only seen people say positive things about you.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's what every show. There's always going to be the trolls.
There's always gonna
They
be
want
there.
that, you know,
and always gonna be somebody who looks for something to have a gripe about. Yeah, to nitpick at, because that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Hating on LP because y'all are okay.
Supposedly, Deke was saying some person was commenting on Allegory's post about somebody I had sent home, and so they were like, she shouldn't have kept going or something like that. And I was like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah, I just kept deleting it. I was like, child, I hardly read the comments.
They commented it more than once.
Yes.
Oh, they were fucking determined. They just wanted to be seen.
It's
child.
hilarious to me because, like, guess who's not seeing it?
Period.
I'm not. I don't care. I have other things to worry about. Like,
literally.
only, like, my brain really can only hold so much.
That's the truth.
That's
like,
so fucking true.
I just don't have time to hold what someone else might be holding in their brain. I don't have, that makes no sense to me. Like, I can't. It literally makes no sense. But there are times, that, those thoughts do come up. Mm-hmm. And it's not really more of, like, what people think about me, but what they think my responsibility is, like, in relationship with them. And then I'm like, shit, am I supposed to be taking on this responsibility? And then I go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, I know that topic kind of sends you down a rabbit hole. Just
all the time.
Because people try to put a lot of responsibility on you that you did not ask for, bitch.
All the time. So that weighs on me a little bit. But what the actual thought of who I am, you can't change my own thought about who I am to myself. So sorry, bro.
Period. I think that's where just knowing yourself and confidently knowing yourself is like so important.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so fucking important because if I worried about everybody who thought I was intimidating or bitchy or whatever, child, I would never leave the house.
You could.
Because there's nothing I could change about that.
Couch, like,
at all.
Can't even look outside, look at the leaves and think about me. Like,
look at the leaves and think about me.
Like, but, when you talk about, like, thinking about the room, when I do the Chocolate City's Best competitions, that's one of the things I make mostly clear is that when you walk in these rooms, people are watching you.
Mm-hmm. Watching like shit. Mm-hmm.
The amount of, like, I would go to these conferences and shit and just hear the gossip about motherfuckers I ain't never ever met before.
Right.
People are just always watching for no reason, especially when you're beautiful and black. They're going to be talking about you all the time.
And they're looking for something negative to say.
That's right.
Looking for something.
That's right.
Or want to be like, oh my God, and like fangirl.
So exactly.
Or find something negative about you so they can't say something about you. Child, it's a cycle. But it's, just do you. And
just do you.
Right there.
And
I like that. Just do you.
And always, be on the journey of what you is. Like, and that don't include anybody else, I'm telling you.
It really does not include anybody else. That's such a good... I like that. I like that. That's a good one. It does not involve anybody else.
Journey.
Like, the fuck? That's why it's mine.
Right.
That's why it's the fuck mines.
I think also, I do try
do people troll you online at all?
Just a little bit, but,
really?
But again, I don't pay much attention to it.
Yeah.
It don't have nothing to do with what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
I don't think I've ever gotten trolled. That don't mean come troll me either, because I don't have time. But I don't think I've ever been trolled.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to be trolled, but one of these days it may happen, and I'll have to put on my blinders because I am not above a clapback. I love a good wordy read.
Oh yeah.
During the pandemic, it was, we gonna get into this.
We gonna have this conversation today.
I got time to go back and forth with your ass. And I will go back and forth.
Oh yes, because that was also when all that stupidity on Facebook with
a lot of stuff about race and politics. Like, woo! I had to clap back. Like, the fuck are you talking about, you dumb bitch? Stupid. Where did you get your fucking facts? Facts are not relevant. What do you mean?
When are facts not relevant? Like,
what do you mean?
That's pretty much all that is relevant is the facts.
I don't want to get political. Race isn't political. Oh my many things.
Yeah, race is not political. That's a human thing. It's not a politics thing. I hate when people say that. Like, especially when white people try to avoid making themselves uncomfortable, and so they try to use that excuse under this guise of like, I don't want to discuss politics. Talking about race is not talking about politics, my guy.
It's
like,
it's what are you? Like,
that's a humanity thing,
yeah, like,
and you're just uncomfortable with acknowledging the fact that black people are fucking humans.
Yeah.
And about the fact that y'all have so conveniently dehumanized us and just look at us, the individuals and the race in its entirety, as like, whatever this subset of human is. Like, I don't know what that box is.
It's
like
a thing.
It's fucking weird.
It's annoying.
It's annoying as fuck. Like, yeah, essentially like we're things. Like, literally like we're objects. Like, I don't know how long it's gonna fucking take for that shit to like dilute out of the fucking system, because it is systemic. It's systemic for sure. We know that, but that discomfort with it and like, oh, I don't want to talk politics. Like when it becomes a topic of race, that shit is just, it burns my biscuits. Hey, Sonya.
I'm 100% with all that.
Like, oh, that shit is so annoying to me. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm trying to hydrate. Sorry for the pauses.
Okay, because I needed to take a little break. Tissue break, water break.
All that.
I laid in that bed until I was supposed to be here at like, I was trying to get here at 12:30, y'all. I got here at like 1 o'clock. I didn't get out of the bed till like 11. And then by that time, I was like, oh, my stomach is letting me know I'm more hungover than I thought.
Ooh, somersaults.
And yeah, literally, like, I hopped in the shower, I was fine. I got out, I was getting ready to do my layers, you know, my body butters and things. And I just had to sit there on the towel for a while and just, like, are we throwing up? What are we doing? Is this going to pass if I take a deep breath? Where are we? Do I need to send a text?
Right.
Where am I right now? And then, of course, I had to throw up all my kombucha.
Oh, damn.
And my fucking cat is like standing there at the bottom of the toilet just looking up, and like his curious ass just gets in everything, so he's trying to poke his head in the toilet. I'm like, can you please get the fuck out of my face?
What is going on?
Please get out of my face. No, he's just like, oh, that's new. That's new. What's going in the toilet now? Literally, he's trying to poke his head. I was like, oh my god, please go away. I don't want to curse at you and scare you, but get the fuck out of my face right now. Oh my god. It was a struggle, but I'm okay now. I'm back to life. I scarfed an apple in the car on the way here, and have been like burping it out ever since. But I'm back to life, and that's what matters.
So it's popping up in the tasting notes. It's giving apple.
It's giving apple burp.
Baking spice, apple pie, pie crust.
It's giving apple waft. No. Oh god, I love a good waft.
Legit though, wafting.
Well, let's waft into this third sip, Chad.
Let's do it. Okay, y'all. So now
oh god, it smells amazing.
Speyburn. Speyside. Okay.
Where's the burn come from? Let's see.
Speyburn is Speyside Scotch. 10 years of what we're growing. To this day, Speyburn remains the only distillery to draw its water from its major tributary of the River Spey.
Tributary. Here
in the secluded tree-lined valley, this golden liquid rests in hand-selected American Oak X Bourbon and X Sherry cask. Ooh. Breathing in the natural elements of this outstanding region. The resulting whiskey is as mellow as its surroundings. It's deep, it's complex, it's well balanced. There are touches of blah 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 blah. I don't like to say
the shit that we don't want to know about.
So there we go. We got that. 10 years.
Okay, Speyburn. Okay, so what was the other one? 12-year or 10-year? That was so old Pulteney was 12-year. Okay,
yes.
so now we're in 10.
One rule of thumb for aging for those listening: the age can only be the youngest that is in the bottle. So the youngest whiskey in this is going to be 10 years. Youngest,
and it's a single malt, right? So they're not blending in any other years, or they're
not blending any other years here. Okay.
God, it smells good. It smells fruity. That's what I was going to say. Can they blend in a single malt?
I think they can still blend years because it's still the same.
Oh, you know what? I think they have to blend because I'm pretty sure they're not finishing it aging in the X bourbon and then aging that same juice in the X sherry. They're probably blending that X bourbon and that X sherry situation. Yeah.
I think when it's single cast is when you're not blending.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There's just so much vocab, y'all.
So
many labels. So many labels. God, it smells great. That sherry influence is there on the nose.
Oh, for sure. When you said fruity, I started to say, you know what, apple. That's actually.
It is giving. How the hell did my hair manage to get in my glass? How the fuck did that happen? Thank God I know my hair's clean. I trust me. Lord God, yes, that fucking fruit is there. It's like fruit punch, but not giving ghetto fruit punch. It's just giving like fruit medley.
Okay.
With that,
which fruits?
Definitely apple. I agree with that.
Okay.
Ironically enough.
Got it. Okay.
I'm getting a little tropical on here too.
Oh, cool.
Wow. When I start to like kind of go side by side, I get a little like funky, earthy kind of vibes.
Sure.
Okay.
I get a little pineapple. I get a little. I get a little strawberry. That's interesting.
That's awesome. Good thing these are my bottles, so I'll be able to.
Yes, you'll be able to revisit.
Later. I tried to blow my nose, but nothing came out. It all just did this. You gotta watch the YouTube for that one.
I was gonna say you gotta watch YouTube for that face.
Give us views, bitch.
Oh yeah, you're an SEO writer. I might need your help with that.
Talk to me.
Like,
What?
just with our Soul Palate stuff.
Let's go.
Like, okay. So for people like me who are, oh wait, let's talk about what it tastes like first because I'm about to go down a rabbit hole all into itself. So,
This is
what's it
giving
giving?
lemon too, by the way, Rob. So lemon color.
yes, it's giving lemon in color. It's giving
giving
pale
lim-
lemon.
absolutely.
Is it giving citrus on the taste? Lemon taste?
It's giving peel.
Okay.
Giving lemon peel for sure. In
Like
texture
oil or
also.
something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a good mouthfeel.
It has a really
I'm
nice
thinking maybe
mouthfeel.
it's the 10 years in the ex-bourbon, maybe?
I'm having a hard time getting past this pepper note.
Pepper.
It feels like pepper.
It does feel like pepper.
I'm getting pepper in taste too. I'm getting more coffee. Not as dark and rich as the old Pulteney,
I agree.
but
Yeah, because
That
I can
coffee's
taste that
there.
through not tasting anything.
Yeah.
this
Which is
one,
crazy. I
it's
finished
there,
it too.
but it's more muted.
Sure.
And then I'm getting like, I kind of want to say black pepper, yeah.
If this poured
Along
in
with the
front of
lemon
me,
peel.
I don't know if I would have called whiskey.
Yeah, no, it could absolutely pass as like a reposado
so
tequila.
pale.
It could
Yeah,
pass
sure.
as like a barrel aged gin.
Yeah.
Like, it's really light in color,
Wow.
especially for the age.
Yeah.
I mean, it is used cast, so that does contribute to it, but
Yeah.
even so, none of these are really all that dark. It's really just the Johnny Walker that's like dark in color.
Darker.
These are all pretty
Yeah.
lightweight.
Are you getting any of the bourbon or the sherry on the palate?
I'm not really getting any of the sherry on the palate. That only is translating to the nose for me, that
No
sherry
raisin,
influence.
No
Right.
nuttiness.
None on the palate.
I wonder what sherry they use.
I'm definitely getting the...
Question.
Oh, yeah, that is a good question.
I guess
I
I
tried
can't remember.
some single malt at Virginia Distilling finished in a Fino cask, and that was the first time I had anything finished in a Fino sherry cask.
Fino sherry
It
is my
was
favorite.
really nice.
Really?
It's just dry. And
Yeah.
Good for all the things you want to drink gin with.
I like all of them pretty much because they all have their own different kind of lane for what you want to use them for.
Okay.
Because I love Fino, but I also really love PX sherry.
Yeah.
But they serve two completely different purposes for me. But
Yeah.
Amontillado serves a completely different purpose for me. Same with Oloroso. So I just like sherry. I've learned that I really like sherry. But this is nice.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
peppery. The finish is kind of short.
Yeah.
The finish is pretty short.
That's what the pepper is.
Yeah. And then it just kind of falls off. It's good though.
It is good.
Kind of, it makes me want like a cocktail of some kind, maybe like a penicillin or something. I'm not that well versed in like Scotch cocktails because I don't drink many of them,
Sure.
but I love a penicillin. And I got Ra onto penicillins. She likes them.
Okay.
I had one at Mastro's. It was really good. Okay, so I was about to ask you, explain SEO writing
Yes.
for those of us that don't know what that entails.
So SEO by itself stands for search engine optimization. So you're going to be writing for websites and things like that, trying to get keywords that people are going to be searching for on Google and things like that. Just so you can get more traffic, so that you can bump to the top of Google, so that you could sell more ideally of whatever you're selling.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to need your services on that. I like that.
Down for it.
That's so cool.
That is really dope.
Yeah.
I like that because I
lot of
like, yeah, for my distilled site, and we're gonna have a Soul Palate website, y'all. It'll be coming
soon.
at some point.
Coming soon.
At some point,
Waiting
child.
for you to send us money.
Pretty much. Pretty much. That's pretty much what it's
Until
saying.
then, it lives on D's website.
Yes, it is on a Distill website.
Yes.
Distill.co/Soul Palate.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Which
so
I'm okay
I wanna-
with. We should just leave it there. Fucking.
pretty much. But we also
I mean, we
now
need a
have the.
website.
I mean, we own the domain. At least no one else can do soulpalate.com at this point. That's very important. So, how did you get into SEO writing? Like, when you went into the tech space or what have you, did you know that you were interested in that space, or did you kind of fall into it and was like, oh, I like it here?
No, I think what it was one, I was looking for location independence. I wanted to have a job where I could do it
could be
anywhere. Yeah, so that was the start. And then I was always a writer. You know, I went to school for broadcast journalism at what some people call the real HQ.
Oh God, you went to Hampton.
Thank you.
You went to Hampton. You one of those.
I'm just saying.
I didn't go to either school, but I'm a Washingtonian, so I'm always going to say that Howard is the real HU.
Howard is definitely the real HU.
Okay, yes, because Capri went to Howard, so.
I heard.
Some
it's giving hateration in this dancery.
Minuscule amount of people.
It's the shade for me.
Just the people that go there.
I'm gonna stay out of the HU shade. I'm gonna keep my little VCU attendee ass over here.
It's a healthy little rival.
It's a healthy little rivalry. It's a healthy rivalry. But both schools are great.
Always.
I went to school for PR and journalism, so that's we went for broadcast journalism.
Exactly, yeah. So I've always been a writer, so it was easy for
me.
Did
you think at some point you were gonna do any thing in the broadcasting space,
So I did. I thought I was going to be in front of a camera. I thought I was going to be doing sports journalism or something like that. But it just wasn't for me. I didn't like being in front of the camera. I switched to being behind the camera doing production assistant work.
Nice.
That wasn't for me either because you have to be on set. Long. I'd rather sit at my desk and write.
Oh, that's nice. I love that. You can write from fucking anywhere. So if you wanted to take a sabbatical and be on an island for a month, you could do your job there.
I could do that. Yeah.
That's dope.
As long as you answer emails.
Great.
Yeah.
As long as you answer your emails.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. I like that. Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's really great.
That's your writing.
I'm not a sit at a desk type of girl at all. I don't want to sit at a desk. I don't want to look at this computer forever. I don't want to answer your emails. I want to do all that.
I like having flexibility of being able to move around with work. I'm definitely appreciating that ability these days. But I can't always do that. I mean, I guess I could. The only time it gets a little tricky is when I'm having to do content for bottles. Sure. Because then I'm traveling with a bunch of fucking bottles I'm a fucking distributor.
But that's what I heard.
You take the good with the bad.
That's what I heard on the Soul Palate podcast is that, y'all could do something for X amount of years, but you might want to do different things within that space. You were saying whiskey, you might want to do distilling, blending.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you can't do that from just anywhere. So at some point I will be stationary for a little while. But not fucking yet. Yes, true. I want to go and distill in other people's shit. I don't want to worry about building no distillery and doing all that shit. I want to just come to your place of business and make juice with your shit.
I mean, because that shit is expensive. Getting the getting the land, getting all the things. It's all expensive as fuck. So, fuck that for right now.
I'm not interested in doing all that. I mean, unless somebody's about to throw the money at me and say, here, do your heart's desire.
Right.
Obviously. But until then, I want to work in other people's space. And play with their toys. Like shit. And just make really, really good fucking juice. And I can't wait. I cannot wait.
It's happening.
Yeah. It's going to happen. We're manifesting. I'm taking these opportunities to be very conscious of my words and manifest.
It's going to happen.
If anybody's looking at me tinker around their distillery, hey, I'm here. I'm available.
Yes.
So let's get into what's... This was a really funny. This one was honestly, I just found it to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So, actually, was there any sound with this? Was this like a news post? Let me see real quick. So, these women got caught up. These Colombian women got caught up, y'all. Oh yeah, they're not saying no shit. That's worth having y'all. Oh wait, no, maybe they are. Let me see. No, it's just noise. So. ABC News did this report, y'all. These Colombian women got detained at the airport and were smuggling cocaine in their hair extensions.
Colombia. What's up, baby?
I don't understand how the people caught it, though. How the fuck did you catch that it was in these people's hair? What made y'all stop them?
I guess depending on how much they had on them, maybe a dog could have. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably was a dog.
Could have been a dog.
Probably was getting barked at like shit.
Been flagged anyways because they're Colombian.
And they were traveling to Spain.
Oh, wow.
They were traveling to Spain from Colombia, I think. And they were detained after a body scan. All I had to do was read, child. A body scan showed foreign objects hidden in their weed.
In the weed. Okay.
They discovered, oh my God, look at all of that. 2 kilos of coke in their hair, bro.
2 kilos?
2 kilos of cocaine in their fucking hair. And here they just thinking they got a big ass head. No, they're smuggling coke. That's why they got them body scan things. If y'all was wondering why they got them body scan things, we got to go through now.
Y'all got to see this video because it gets to a point where it looks like it's just rollers.
I'm going to share the link to the video. This is wild, bro.
2 kilos.
I know that they be having people pulled to the side, having to take the hats and scarves off and stuff. They got to feel around your scalp and shit. Raw always gets caught in that damn thing. When she does have to go through the body scan, they always do this thing where they pat her hair just to make sure. Like, that's all her scalp. Like, trust.
I don't never have that problem.
But it's because of bitches like y'all.
Who thought this was going to work?
Whose idea was this?
Who thought this was going to work?
Someone who lost 2 kilos.
Someone who lost 2 kilos.
Y'all should see this video. There's no way that would have worked.
Like, when y'all see how many of these little roly things of coke they have in here, like, bruh.
No.
That is what somebody just walking in the background with their luggage.
I travel with my drugs all the time.
This would have never. Like, why? On God's green earth. Okay. Now I can't turn away, child. That is insane. Oh my God. 2 kilos of coke in your fucking hair.
That's impressive. You know,
it was almost impressive. It would have been impressive if they made it through.
It might have worked before. You never know.
Maybe it did. Or
maybe they were somebody.
I hope that wasn't the first time they tried.
It worked with someone.
They probably have to go through a body scanner at one point, and they probably just had to go through the regular metal detector.
They ain't never took that much before. Ain't no way.
Or they might have tried it with like one little roll.
They look like rollers.
They do look like rollers.
There was a lot of them.
I feel like if they didn't have to go through the body scan, they probably made it.
If they were rollers, they probably would have got away with it.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Nuts.
Like making a roller.
Actual rollers and funnel the coke through it?
Yeah. I don't know how you would get it out.
I was going to say now it's like that would be such a process to get out. Nobody should be that committed to drugs. Ever.
When it's your life and that's what you do, you just are.
You are that committed. Yeah,
I
true.
can't speak from experience.
If that's your bread and butter, child, you're going to figure out a way to butter that biscuit.
You moving up the ladder. You gonna figure it out. I know those women can't go back to wherever they wanted to go back to. Sorry.
Facts. They're not gonna be able to go back to fucking Colombia. Well, they're not gonna be able to go to Spain because I think they were coming. They're Colombian. I'm pretty sure they were coming out of Colombia with that good fresh snow. Child, it was probably good quality too. Somebody just came up.
Poor thing.
I know somebody sniffing it somewhere. What happens with the shit that they acquire at the airport?
It's supposed, it's the same thing with police. They find
it's supposed to go into evidence. But then these motherfucking cops be in there doing lines all day. Not all day. Let me not say that. But I know y'all be taking shit out of evidence. We have already seen this multiple times over.
It and putting it back in the streets.
Literally.
There we go.
That's literally what they're doing.
In another country though? Who knows? They're probably doing it.
They probably doing
selling it. Like, I don't know.
Honestly, if they probably selling that shit. I'm not gonna hold you. They're just going right back on the fucking streets.
Yep. Girl, you never know what I found today at work. What, girl?
2 keys of coke.
We about to have a little party.
It's about to be a thing. It's just become a thing. They took my motherfucker. You know what they did to me in Barbados? Speaking of fucking TSA. They took my edge control out of my purse.
Why?
Because it wasn't. So it's solid. So I've never taken nothing out of my purse when I traveled before. Right. Didn't think I needed to in Barbados, but they have a different rule over there. It needed to be 3.5 ounces max.
Right.
But of course, I'm thinking that goes for liquid. Right. Not something solid like edge control. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Okay, so this is what they told me because they also got me for my shea butter that was a block.
Yes. Okay. I remember.
So, they said that if you heat this up enough and it turns into liquid, it's still a liquid.
That's the...
Don't that apply to just about anything?
That can apply to just about any fucking thing. What are we talking about?
I went the fuck off.
I was so pissed.
There's nothing I can do because of course they're going
to take it. Yeah, like you could be mad, sis, but...
There's nothing. I'm not going to do this back to you, but I still cursed the fuck out.
Yeah, I was pissed.
On my way.
I was like, and a black woman, the nerve of you. to take my edge control.
Like,
I had to turn around and buy 2, just in case.
That sounds like black on black crime.
It's giving black on black crime. I was really upset. I was like, this is...
That bitch needed her own edge control.
I know she took it and used it, child. That's some quality shit. That's some quality fucking shit. Shout out to Baskin Leather. They're great. I need a sponsorship or something because I spent a lot of money with y'all. I was pissed. I was pissed. No, this was leaving to come home from Barbados. Because DCA, I had no problem. That's what I'm saying. It didn't even faze me in Barbados.
DCA will let you leave out with so much. That's why I was mad about my shea butter. I was like, I cannot believe this. All the drugs that I brought through this bitch.
Hey, y'all get me for shea butter? The fuck is wrong with y'all? I mean, continue to let the drugs through, please. No complaints.
I'm afraid every time, but I still do it. Every time, like, this is the day. This is the day.
That's why I will never go through with like
never bring it back.
Get out with exactly, and don't bring it back. Exactly. Use what you get and gift it. Shit. Right. Okay, what's this 4th sip talking about?
Oh, number 4. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, you like the 3rd one.
There's something going on with that one. Okay, something happening there with that one on the nose.
This is the Speyburn. This is just a standard, right?
Oh, shit, let me read. Okay.
Let's get the info.
I'm just having a good time now. All right.
I'm thinking this one might be...
All right, so this is the Speyburn Bradan. I don't know. Named in honor of the world-class salmon fishing found on the superbly clean waters of the River Spey.
Superbly.
Branded Auroch. Gaelic for golden salmon. This is named after fish. Okay.
Interesting.
Is a gloriously bright single malt Scotch that will delight and excite from the first sip to finish.
Delight and excite.
It's the delight and excite for me.
Okay, SEO.
A mature and American white oak ex-bourbon cask that lend a subtle... there we go. Try to tell me some flavors.
Don't tell me no... Don't tell me what I'm supposed to experience. Somebody tried to do that when I was... What was I tasting at Whiskey Washback? No, it wasn't Old Forester. I was tasting something at Whiskey Washback, and she was about to tell me the Calumet. That's what it was. She was about to try to tell me the notes. I'm like... I'm about to sip it. Don't tell me. Like, why would I want you to tell me that?
The masses do want that. The masses want
to be told what they're about to experience.
The power of suggestion is real. So when they
but that's what I'm saying. I don't want you to suggest it to me. I want to know if it's legit.
Like, for me, I'm like, at this point, think for yourself.
Yes, think for yourself.
Think for yourself. People do not want that, especially when they go out to eat and drink. What's up with y'all? Answer this question. Why don't you want to think for yourself when you go out to eat?
Yeah, why you want somebody to tell you your experience?
Period.
Yeah. That's true. People love to be told what to think.
Choose for me. Y'all don't make decisions ever. You made a decision to come here, so you make some decisions.
You clearly make some type of decisions at some point about something.
That's how you end up at IHOP.
That's how you end up at fucking IHOP. And it all comes full circle.
Call back.
Ciao.
Damn.
Hey, and I'm gonna go further with the Devil's Advocate because I did watch her show Selling Tampa. Because the Ocho Cinco's piece, she is a real estate broker and has her own brokerage.
Netflix one?
Yeah, Selling Tampa. So that's her brokerage that was about. First of all, fuck you, Netflix, for not giving them a second season.
I thought they were.
It's giving racist.
Going to give one.
It's giving racist.
Because they had the...
Yeah, I got Selling fucking Orange County. But y'all don't want to give Selling Tampa another season? Yeah, there was supposed to be a second season. And I caught wind on Twitter, where I catch wind of everything, that they are no longer getting a second season.
Damn. Wow.
So, I don't know the reasoning behind it.
But one of our episodes, we had a topic from that, right? Was it like about like the black women like supporting each other or something? Okay.
Yeah, so...
Damn.
She probably makes a lot of decisions throughout the day. Maybe she just wants something basic like IHOP. But she don't have to think about it.
Give me a nostalgic trip, like, oh my god, babe, remember we used to go here before we had money? Remember that? Let's go again.
You remember that?
That's why I go to like Red Lobster every now and then. It's like I haven't been to years.
I love a good nostalgic cheddar biscuit.
Come on, nostalgia. It'd be like that.
You can't go wrong with a little seafood pasta.
You know, I went back to motherfucking, what's the Olive Garden one time. My mom back in Georgia.
I have not been to Olive Garden so long, and there's one right by my house.
It was horrible. I was so mad. I was like, don't remember it being this bad as pasta. It was so bad.
Damn.
I was like,
it used to be so good, though.
Where's the seasoning?
But now they keep offering you a fucking buy one meal, get one free. They fucking overstretching themselves so fucking thin. Now they forgetting to season shit.
You right.
All I can eat pasta. No one ever needs that.
Nobody needs that much pasta. Give me.
What are we doing? You can't take when it's all you can eat. You can't take it.
You can't take
home.
it. So I might as well just get one regular entree and my fucking salad and breadsticks and call it. Oh, were the salad and breadsticks at least still good?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, people come to y'all for salad and breadsticks. You cannot fuck up the salad
My
and
pasta was
breadsticks.
trash, but the salad and breadsticks, yep.
Okay,
It's a
well,
staple.
Extra dressing,
it's a
extra
staple.
cheese. Yeah.
Child, that's so unfortunate.
What I want to try, I haven't tried in a long ass time, Outback.
I've not been at Outback in a minute.
It's been a
I could go
while.
for a blooming onion.
I want to go to Outback. I want to go to a Fridays. I haven't been to both of those.
I haven't been to Fridays in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I liked when they did their, what was it, Jack Daniels or whatever,
Wings.
wings and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was good.
It was
What
good.
some people we count these places out, right? But one thing about these places is that they have some of the best hospitality training. Like
That's
it's
so true.
fucking,
Okay. That's
like,
true.
It's you're testing. You
That's
have
true.
standards. You know, like it's corporate, so you gotta have these things. But like, there's a book. There's all these things, and people from these places go on to be, better places and know how to actually fucking work a restaurant because of places like this. Because of Uno's, I was able to go and be able to do that shit outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a fucking book that kept you to a standard.
Yeah, when you're a corporation like that, you have so many locations, you have to be able to make it consistent across the board. So.
And also, there was a point in time where these restaurants were the height of restaurants. In
Yeah, for
general.
sure.
So it was like, this was your fine dining. Like,
Yeah, because my mom used to take me to Uno's all the time, especially the Uno's at Union Station.
Hell yeah. Like you just, that's what you went to go do. I mean, but, growing up, it was like, oh my God, we're going to go Fridays and we're going to go to Outback. We're going to go to Taco Back.
We definitely used to do, Outback used to be an excursion.
That's
Come
true.
on,
That's true.
okay? Like,
Famous Dave's used to be good too. I'm just thinking about all the little, they used to be really bomb back when I still ate beef.
yeah. Damn, we didn't even
Give me some ribs
Sorry,
at
guys.
Famous Dave's. I know.
Did we even
Yeah, if y'all been listening to this long enough, you already know how it go.
right, it's true.
We always find our way back.
Get back to
There you
it,
go.
all
There you go.
right.
Find your way back. This smells great. Wow.
Shit.
Another one that has some fruit happening.
Yep.
Is there vanilla?
Yes, actually. Yes.
Is it like ice cream?
I was just gonna say ice cream.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Yay,
That's all
your
I think
nose
about.
works.
That's the only thing I can smell through
Damn.
the fog.
Take the wins. Take the wins. Yeah,
It's
I'm
weird
getting
'cause
fruit.
it's
I'm
not
getting
even
that vanilla
like a
ice cream.
smell, but a feeling of the air going through my nostrils.
That is fucking hilarious.
That's how
It's
it
giving.
feels.
It's giving vanilla ice cream air.
It's a little
Talk
weird.
about a
I don't know how to
waft.
explain that. Right.
Now, fruit wise, I'm thinking raspberry, maybe.
Yes, because I was trying. Like it's sweet, but it's also tart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Now that I'm back to life, I'm like really hungry. So excited for food.
Back to life.
Hey, we love a song on Soul Palate.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know the words.
Trying to catch the song, but I don't know the words either. So
right? It's the same song.
he was singing back. Yes.
I was.
You should have hit that note. You should have hit that note, Frank. It was right there. It was right there on the tip of your tongue.
My part is like.
There you go.
And they come back.
All right.
Never do you need me. I'll play it for them afterwards. I can't sing right now. They can do it. It's the best part of the song.
That is
When it
fucking
breaks
hilarious.
down.
That's exactly how it sounds. Exactly how it sounds.
Wow, this is good. Not as peppery. Not as peppery as the previous.
Oh my God.
But you also don't have a voice right now, so we'll give grace for lack of voice.
No, but you're right. It's not as peppery because compared to the last one,
It's not.
The texture is a little bit thinner, but it's still like well rounded. You're getting some of that sweetness, the vanilla ice cream, a little bit of fruitiness, but it's way less pepper.
Wow. What is
The
that? What am I
finish.
getting?
What does that taste like?
That's what I'm trying to like.
It feels different. than the
It
rest
is
of them.
different. Like, it's not chocolate. I'm not gonna say chocolate.
No.
What is that? It's giving some sort of dessert that I clearly don't eat much
Okay.
because there's like a sweet factor.
The feeling feels like when I eat your chocolate truffles that you give me at the ending.
It gives that feeling, yeah, but it
Yeah.
doesn't taste anything like that. What is that? Maybe tiramisu? I don't know.
Okay. kind of picking.
I don't eat enough tiramisu to even.
It's confounding.
Confounding. I like that.
I'm just drinking to be drinking.
Wait, it was the face along with it though. Oh my god, that's so funny.
I said it out loud because I was like, that's how I feel right now.
Wow.
Okay, but like, what a progression from Johnny, huh?
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah.
What a progression.
Night and day.
We did.
Yeah. It was a roller
Night and
coaster.
day from Johnny.
I think it's kind of cool that you all said
Wow.
raspberry because I
That
feel
Johnny
like
gets
Sienna's
savory when
pink,
it sits.
raspberry pink.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I don't know.
Y'all didn't taste
Speyburn is pretty good.
Y'all didn't taste any colors this time?
Right.
Didn't taste any colors this time. I was gonna say last time it was definitely giving purple.
Something was definitely giving purple.
On that vodka joint.
Yeah, we get purple. Sometimes we get white. Sometimes we get red.
You
Sometimes
can taste white?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can taste white.
It's giving white.
White.
Tastes nasty, don't it?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It's just more like
It's like
clean. So
very
when we say
clean,
white, we're
yeah,
like
like-
clean linen, clean.
Like powder, like white pepper,
Okay,
like
got you.
it doesn't necessarily mean bad.
Yeah.
I just made a
This
different
motherfucker
association.
said I'm gonna assume that it's bad.
made a different association.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm not
Not
mad
a,
about
not
that
a.
assumption.
You're not off on that assumption.
It'd be
You're
like
not
that.
off.
It'd be
Definitely
like
be
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
You put a bad taste in their mouth, so
Per.
it's gonna be what it is.
I really like how savory that Johnny Walker got when it sat.
Yeah.
Huh?
It like it's giving some umami situations
I'm with
now
that. I'm
with
with
the
that.
smoky peat. Makes me want barbecue.
I can see that. I was going to go like ramen almost.
Ooh, you know we love it.
Damn, now I want some ramen. No, you put that in my
I
head.
should have said
What
nothing.
time is Friendsgiving? Because I might just get some
7.
ramen.
I feel like
we have
should just
time.
We got time.
Oh, we got
Also, I
time
was like,
today.
child, I'm always ready for a later recording sesh.
Yeah.
Well, good thing we didn't have it at 12
Because, bitch, I wouldn't have made it. I would not have made it.
She's
I
like,
would be like, okay,
12.
well, can we go back to that
talked
1
about-
o'clock time?
Yeah, we talked about family
So
earlier,
sorry.
but yeah, like, child, I'm like, can we do 3?
Now, see, the only thing that stops me from, because it's really not an issue of time of day per se. That comes into play on weekdays for me, but I like to get as much natural light
Yeah.
as we can
Oh, sure,
get.
sure, sure.
And so that happens earlier in the day.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah.
where time of day for me, I'm like, I really want the sunlight. Can we
got
do
ring
early?
lights.
Yeah, so
No, early in the day is good. You always have time to do things afterwards, so.
exactly. That's what I like to be able to have time to do shit afterwards. But this was a good lineup.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't
Go
have-
ahead,
I
bring
already
out the
kind of-
hazmat, and let's talk about whatever's next.
Child, yes. Okay. I will actually, no, I'm going to use this glass.
Is it time?
So
Is it time?
I'm going to. Did you eat anywhere of note this weekend, Frank?
Of note?
Yeah.
No.
We get into
Oh,
where
where'd
we
you go to dinner
eating.
before which one?
Yeah, because you wasn't cooking nothing. Where were you eating at?
Nowhere. I went to eat at Whiskey Washback.
Oh,
But
they
had
have
some,
food?
they had some fine
Yeah, they
dishes
had
there. Yeah. The food was good there. So,
Yeah, where'd you eat
Breakfast
in,
open
where'd
for
you
me,
eat in
please.
Baltimore?
so we went to Drug City Pharmacy.
Nice.
Liquor,
Okay.
and
Did you see George?
I was supposed to see George. He left
Okay.
right before we got there. But
Damn.
we had the food there. It was fantastic. It was
good,
The
okay.
crab cake. It was very
Gotta have
good.
crab when you go to Baltimore.
Absolutely.
Thank
Just have
Thank you.
to.
Very good.
You
Very
have to.
good.
Good. I gotta make my Baltimore trip.
Oh, it's never been open?
Yes, he cracked it
Wow.
open for us,
Of
honey.
course.
We like it.
Glasses.
We like it.
Yes. You be gentle with me.
Say
Thank you.
when,
So
say
that's
when.
perfect.
It's like
Ooh, look
red.
at the
It's
color
like
on
red.
that. Wow. It's giving
red like hot
mahogany, honey. Mahogany.
Let me jump in. Don't be.
Don't be scared.
It's just
Y'all should see
whiskey.
the back of
Wow.
this- Y'all should see the back of this bottle, y'all.
You want to talk about hazmat? That ethanol is right on the fucking nose.
Can you,
Oh, okay. You're right here. Yeah.
when we're done recording, can you just get a single shot of the back of this?
Yes. Yeah.
So we can post that.
Yes,
So y'all
we'll
can see
share
the back of
the
this
we'll
fucking
share the
label.
photo with y'all.
It's fucking crazy, guys.
Okay.
That shit is crazy.
I don't know how to close that. There you go.
I only know how to open bottles, not close them.
Exactly. I'm not used to that part.
There's a dog
Wow.
outside.
Now, this is a single barrel pick that I helped with
Okay.
from
Oh,
Kings
nice,
County.
nice.
This is a hazmat pick. As you can see, it's very dark, so you're getting a lot
Very
of that
dark.
oak
And
influence.
it's 8 years old, right?
It is 8 years old. Yeah, so this is one of the oldest barrels that they have there.
Wow. Yeah, because Kings County
8
doesn't do
years,
that
70
old.
No.
days. 112.8 proof.
No, it's more than that.
More than that. Actually,
Oh,
so-
entry proof. Sorry.
Yeah. It's 148.6 proof.
there you go. So the back,
Oh, I
the
see
back
here.
label is when we first tried it. The front label is going to be what it ended up at.
Okay.
So 73.7 ABV.
Yeah.
It's up there.
So that's, what did I say? I did the math earlier.
47 point. No, I'm not a math major.
Oh, it entered that.
What was the point? 0.7? That was the point on the ABV?
0.7.
Okay, so that was, what, 0.4? Basically.
Let's say that.
Wow. Sorry, I'm trying to get past all of the chemicals happening.
Y'all
smacking me in the nose. Popping me in the nose.
This back of this is so fucking hilarious.
You see it?
Yeah,
It's a topic.
It's like literally. Not smacking it. Smack it.
I'm gonna try it without the water first.
Right now. That's hilarious. Oh my god.
So when I get past all of the chemicals,
you want to put that back in the front?
Got it.
there is character there. It is clawing its way out.
Well,
I'm getting like maple.
I thought.
It's right. If anything should open your nose, it should be this motherfucker right here.
I'm hoping. I don't even
Wow.
burn.
I'm picking up maple. Yep.
Yeah, that maple is like the main thing trying to like get me.
Dark chocolate.
I definitely get dark chocolate. I get some spice. I'm actually thinking more cinnamon spice than pepper spice.
Are we talking red hot? Are we talking?
We're talking.
Cinnamon stick?
We're talking cinnamon stick. Yeah, cinnamon bark.
Cinnamon bark.
Cinnamon bark. Bark of cinnamon. I should start saying my notes like that. A bark of cinnamon. A crack of pepper.
Yeah, that's not my favorite accent right there.
I don't know what that accent was. I don't know what the fuck it was. It's a fucking hybrid of something.
What are your favorite accents?
Yes, what are yours?
New Orleans. Top of the list.
Yes.
What's your favorite international accent?
We're going to go the Caribbean.
Okay.
Yes.
we
I love a Caribbean
earlier.
accent.
Caribbean
Yeah.
accents. Wonderful.
Yep.
I love them.
I love a good Latin accent.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah?
don't
like
stick to me English. Just stick to me in Spanish. It's fine.
That's how I feel about French and Italian.
You ain't gotta say nothing to me in
Italian,
English.
sure.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah. Cursing me out. I'm like,
Wow. That motherfucker's dry on the palate.
Oh, yeah.
I'm scared.
That's the smaller barrels that they use in Kings County.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of oak influence.
Wow. That oak to the tannins and the spice is like the first thing I get. I definitely want a couple drops of water to see if it opens up into some more stuff. But
Frank only gave me a little drop. Can I get
I was
a little
trying to help
more?
you. I was trying to help you out.
I get a little more. So I can
Drippity
just
drop.
water in here. You know,
Yeah.
the top was giving you a little trouble. Let me go ahead.
Thank you.
yeah, do me like, let me start with 3 drops and see how I feel.
Oh no, now it's too much.
Ooh.
All right now. You're malfunctioning on the last drop. There you go.
Shout out once again to Marion Eves.
Yes.
Your
For her
dropper
fab
comes
water.
in handy every episode.
Literally.
Marianne is the best.
Actually, I need to wash this shit out. It's still your water though, girl. It's still your water though.
Brown sugar.
Yes.
Barbecue sauce.
Fuck yes. Actually.
Wow.
Another thing that makes
me
me want barbecue / ramen.
Okay. Yeah.
Are we going to get ramen? I really want ramen now.
Is that what you want?
Sound like
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh yes, that sounds so great.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Should we try a new place?
Yeah, why not?
Let's Google it.
Okay. Opens up into some cherry.
Okay.
I tell you what, it's good. It's hot, but it's good.
It's hot.
I get the cinnamon, more so cinnamon like powder. Like once it's ground. I'm not gonna say powder. Ground cinnamon. It's giving ground cinnamon. Yeah, this shit is definitely hazmat. That's good. My body's like, bitch, if you put more alcohol in me,
Yeah, that's a hazardous
I'm gonna-
material
That's
for
all,
real.
the only way you can continue to go on.
that's really good.
One of
actually.
these days, I'm gonna do a dry. You know what? Nah, I'm lying like shit. I was gonna say I'm gonna do dry January.
One day. I'm gonna do a dry month one day.
Dry
One
week.
day.
Dry week.
Dry week.
My
Probably
job
dry
is
week.
to drink.
Literally. That's why I'll probably have to make it a dry week. But I can make a week work where I don't drink
do a
something.
week.
I can do a vacation. When I'm on vacation, just don't do alcohol.
Easy. Yeah.
Because I actually, when I've been on vacation,
I was getting fucked up.
Oh yeah.
And then there was a moment that I was like, I don't have to get fucked up. So I wasn't. So I was doing some dry weeks there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because at that point, it was just becoming overwhelming. People sending bottles, doing fucking cocktail classes and
challenges and shit.
And fucking videos and shit.
If I tag you, you gotta take a shot. You're like, oh my God, I do have to take a shot because they tagged.
Oh, I was definitely ignoring the motherfucking tags. Oh, hell no.
I got a drink now.
And if I did post about it, I didn't actually take the fucking shot.
You don't have to. I did. I was like, fuck it, why not?
It's like, oh yeah, tequila shot. That's actually water.
Yeah, what am I gonna do?
Like,
I'm gonna sleep anyways.
All right, y'all. I'm hungry.
Food time.
It's food time. The hangover has turned into hangry.
Oh.
And so this is where we tell y'all to subscribe. Yeah, because I'm not angry, but my body's angry with me. And so it is hangry.
I'm trying to put two words together that it's not working. Like, I'm trying to do hungry and sad, hungry and disappointed.
Disappointed. I can't. Hungry.
I'm trying so hard. I think
we're never trying to make fetch happen, and it's not happening. So we're gonna thank y'all.
Fetch happen, it's never gonna happen.
I actually want to watch Mean Girls. I love that movie. I love that movie. We could also order ramen. We don't have to move.
And watch Mean Girls.
And sit my ass right here on this couch and lay. Sounds like a great idea.
For sure.
Yes, thank y'all for listening to Soul Palate. Frank, we're so glad we were able to finally get you on. This was overdue. Thank you for joining us. This is
we got cheers.
Yes, I will actually cheers with my umami, Johnny Walker, actually.
I'm going here. I'm walking a wild
yeah,
side.
ooh, yes. Oh, 3 different sounds. And we'll take it.
Cheers, y'all. Thank you.
Cheers.
Engage,
subscribe, like share, comment, engage. And we love y'all. Bye.